again, everyone. This is the
Sorry,
3 day.
before you start.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay, Charlie,
can
go
I
ahead.
suggest something please before you start? I think we
Sure,
are
go ahead.
scanty
You're
here.
free.
We are very scanty here. Can you try and call us on a WhatsApp group call so it can ring everybody and notify everybody that we are live, please?
Somebody is taking care of that one that we are live, so somebody will handle that one. But okay, let me just see if I can. Okay, somebody will do that. So I'm doing the call now, but because of time, you understand me. Today has been a very long day, and we're all coming from different facets, different activities today. So we'll just go ahead as they come, they join. That's why the session is going to be recorded. Hopefully, we'll make it available to as many possible out there, so that they'll be able to have access to the recording as well. So everybody is covered. You understand me? We can't wait for everybody because we're working with a stipulated time frame. So be that as it may, uh, we're going to kickstart our day one boot camp for the business analysis. And trust me, I want your rap attention because you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be fun. You're going to experience some eye opening, and then that decision, that expectation you have is going to be met. That is something I can guarantee you. Okay, so guys, this call is just a reminder that you can join the live session. So just go ahead and join the live session. Okay, good. Now, welcome once again to day one of the business analysis bootcamp. Uh, I'm going to be sharing my screen, so we're going to see exactly what we're going to be having today. It's a 3 days boot camp. I don't know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, good. Perfect. Perfect. Uh, so now, uh, like I said, this is Amdor Analytics, and this is the bootcamp for business analysis, your pathway to become a professional business analyst. That's what we're doing today. Well, we're just taking you into the intro as well, your pathway to become a professional business analyst. So what do we have for you? This is our content for today. We have the welcome and introduction. So I'm going to give you an overview of the bootcamp. Then we have what is business analysis, importance. We have the role of a business analyst. We have a business analyst career pathway. Then we have the key skills of a business analyst. So that's basically what we're going to be looking at today. And trust me, it's going to be mind blowing. It's going to be mind blowing. So diving straight into it, welcome once again. This person you're seeing on your screen, let me first of all introduce myself so you're going to know who your host is for the night. So, first and foremost, my name is Steven, and I'm a seasoned professional business analyst. I've been in the business for as far back as 2013, 2014. That is how far I've gone in the business analysis landscape. So, you can see it's going to be, I'm just pointing out what have been through from far back in 2013, 2014, when this tech thing became something of a new niche in the Nigerian atmosphere, so to say. You understand me? So that is made for you. So I've cut across different sections: education, technology, consulting, you name it. Health, I've been there. IT, I've been there as a business analyst. And I can tell you, this is the most rewarding and the most fulfilling career path, especially if you're looking to ensure that you don't just make impact, but you also, at the end of the day, are able to rake in the cash. Because the essence of going into a career path, the essence of going into tech is not really because we love it that much. It's because of the financial implication, the financial benefit that is available. Trust me, everybody in this part of the world wants a high paying job. We want a career that we're going to make maximum, income, maximum income. And I can tell you something, when it comes to tech, especially business analysis, there's a whole lot of opportunity out there, a whole lot of opportunity out there, and the pay is just so amazing. The pay is just so amazing. It's something that you are going to enjoy if you take it seriously. And the truth of the matter is, every one of us have at least 50% above the skill required to become a business analyst. Every one of us have at least 50% of the skill required to become a business analyst. Trust me anywhere. This is me telling you. Because all what you're going to be learning in this bootcamp, you discover that is something you are familiar with, but you have not been able to apply it in the right order as per the level of a business analyst. And that is our assignment in this bootcamp, to make you see that, wow, so I can transition into tech. It doesn't matter where I am coming from. I have the experience already. I have the skill already. I have the minimum required already to become a business analyst. Trust me, that is something you are going to take away from this boot camp. So today is the day one. We're looking at the introduction to business analysis and career pathway. Then tomorrow we're going to be looking at the key tools, techniques, methodologies in business analysis. And then the day two, we'll look at reward application, career growth, and enrollment benefit. And then, like you said in the introduction, your decision to enroll into the business analysis January cohort 2025, which I'm hoping and I'm going to be seeing you guys there. Trust me, I'm going to be seeing you guys there, and it's going to be mind blowing. So let's kickstart. Let's dive into it. And along the line, I'm going to show you how much a business analyst earn. And I know that's one part you guys are going. If you've not done your research already, you can check on Glassdoor. When you go to Glassdoor, I was even doing a research today. When you see this is Glassdoor, how much does a business analyst make? You can see what they're showing there. 99K to 170K dollar per year. That's on a medium, we have $129,000 per year as a business analyst. This was updated on June 6, 2024. Trust me, the pay has gone up. The pay has what? Gone up. When you go to read, you will see you see business analysts. This is more of the UK. You will see £45,000 to £50,000 per annum. They are just different. They are so much benefit as a business analyst. And trust me, guys, you are in the right place at the right time. It's never too late to become a business analyst. You are at the right place at the right time. Quote me anywhere. I said so. I said so because you've acquired the skills in your present place of work. You've acquired the skills and you're at the right place at the right time. I hope you guys are following me. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Can we hear me? If you can hear me, just give me a thumbs
Yes.
up. Okay, good. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So now let's dive into uh what we have for today. What is business analysis? I've made the slide very easy, so maybe at the end of the class, just request for the slide. I'll drop it at the WhatsApp group for everybody to have access to it. So what is business analysis? It's very simple. Is very simple. It is the practice of identifying business needs and finding technical solutions to business problems. As simple as ABC. That is why I said every one of you here have at least 50% of the requirement to become a professional business analyst. Either you're working at a bank, either you're working in tech, either you're working in education, as far as is a business organization, as far as they exist to make profit, they exist to serve the need of anybody, whoever they are, and you are in that organization providing solution, you have 50% of the skill required to become a business analyst. So what are we doing? we are practically identifying the needs of a business, and then we're not looking for technical solutions to bring to that business to solve their problem. That is who we are. So all we need to do is bring the various tools. That is why we say technical solution, because we use the tools to provide the solution. So we identify the problem, sometimes using different varieties of tools, and then when we get identify the problem, we now provide solution with the same tools. This is who a business analyst is, and this is what business analysis is. And that is why you see, number two definition is the role of business analyst is to bridge the gap between the business and the IT, ensuring that project meet the business requirements effectively and efficiently. I himself is working at a bank and is having issue currently with the analysis aspects. So now, in that environment now, they have an issue. And what is the issue? Bridging the gap between analysis and then ensuring that you meet the business requirement, you meet the project need. So when you are able to do this, you are qualified to be called a business analyst. You are qualified to be called a business analyst. So each and every one of us, we have already 50% of the skill required to become a business analyst. The difference is you actually don't know that you have this particular skill. That's just the difference. You don't know that you have this particular skill. So that is what we're going to be doing at Amdor. We're going to be bringing these things one after to you. We'll hold you by the hand, we'll lead you, we'll show you how you are able to apply these particular skills. And then at the end of the day, you will now discover that you are already a certified business analyst. So we'll walk you through the process of the analysis, we'll walk you through the process of making a recommendation, visualizing charts, data, using different tools, just like that. So as we go on, you're going to be seeing what and what we're actually going to be using. So let's proceed. What are the importance of business analysis, or how important are business analysts to organizations? Number one is they ensure that the right problems are solved, minimizing the risks of project failure. Every business analyst, this is your core responsibility, ensuring that you solve the right problem. An organization may have 10 problems. As a business analyst, the first thing you want to do is look for the root cause of the problem. And when you're able to get the root cause of the problem, then you provide adequate solution. Thereby, what you've done, you have minimized the risk of project failure. You have 99.9% eliminated project failure. You understand me? That is how important we are to every organization. Number two is we help organization make data-driven decision and optimize business processes. We help them make data-driven decision, and then we help them optimize their business processes. What do we mean by data-driven decision? Now, currently, organizations don't make decisions without consulting data, because everything, this call, this boot camp is data on its own. So we are packing the data, recording the data, and at the end of the day, your duty as a business analyst is to now take this data, analyze the data, and then make informed decision using the data you have analyzed. So this is what we do for them. We help them analyze the data so they are able to make data-driven decision, and then we optimize business processes. There are some processes that is too long. Take, for instance, there was a time Jumia was having a serious issue. They were not making sales. Jumia was not making sales. If I tell you that the problem of Jumia was just their process optimization, and yet they have spent millions of naira, they could not solve that problem until a business analyst was called into this situation. And the funniest thing was, it was just a statement. An if statement was what solved the whole issue. Why was the guy able to identify that, okay, this problem is just an if statement? Why? Because he analyzed the data. The time it took for consumers or customers to search a particular product and then make order was too long. It was too long. Today, when you go on Jumia, spend 5 minutes on Jumia, Jumia will begin to give you items tailored to what you have searched in the last 5 minutes. That is the role of a business analyst. That was done by a business analyst. So now they are able to tailor your expectation. They're able to predict what you are looking for just after 5 minutes in any e-commerce platform. They're able to predict what you are looking for because the process has been optimized. The process has been optimized. Then number three, we are key drivers of project success. Every business analyst is a key driver of project success. We ensure the alignment between stakeholders and then delivering the solution to bring tangible value. That is who we are. We are key drivers. If you remove a business analyst from any project, that project is destined to fail at a rate of 80%. So removing a business analyst guarantees that the project is going to fail at a rate of 80%. No question asked. No question asked. So you as a business analyst, you are valuable to organization. You are too valuable to organization. And that is why the pay itself is high. The pay itself is what? Is high because of the value you are bringing. You are bringing too much value that they cannot neglect you, they cannot church change you, they cannot pay you lesser. They need to keep you comfortable, they need to keep you intact, they need to keep you focused. That is why the pay for business analysts is higher. Is higher. So take note, is what? Higher. And as we proceed, you will understand why. Not just about the importance, but who exactly a business analyst is. We are key drivers of who? Of project success. Without you, that project is doomed to fail. Take it or leave it. That's the truth. That is the truth. I know how many projects I have disembarked myself on and it ended up being a failure. And I know how many have been involved and it ended up being a success as a business analyst. You can have a project manager. If that project manager is not a business analyst inclined, forget about it, the project will fail. That's the truth, because it is only you and I that can make data-driven decision. It is only you and I that can analyze the whole process. It is only you and I that can optimize business processes. It's only you and I that can manage stakeholders effectively and deliver the solution that will bring the value that the organization is or the stakeholders need. So this is how valuable you are as a business analyst. This is how valuable you are as a business analyst. Now, let's proceed. So we have the role of business analyst, the core responsibility and job function. That's what we're going to be looking at, the core responsibility and job function. But I want to ask, I am works in the bank. I am works in the bank. If I ask I am now, what do you do in the bank? Or any other person that works anywhere outside of the bank, just in just where 60 seconds or 30 seconds, just tell us two of your job function that you do, two key job function you do. Anybody can go ahead. Maybe we'll just take one, two, or three people. Two key job function that you do. Anybody? Let's go ahead. And are we together? Hello? If you can hear me, unmute and just, okay, Deji. Okay, go ahead, Deji.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening, Deji.
Yeah, my name is Deji from Abuja. I work with Federal Fire Service. My job function is just to saving lives and properties, rescue victims during emergencies, carrying out humanitarian functions. Those are my job functions, strictly saving lives and property, extinguishing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Deji. Thank you, Deji. Yemi, you want to say something? Yemi want to say something? Okay. Okay, so we'll proceed. Now, Deji said his core function is saving lives and property. It works with a fire safety department. Now let's look at the roles of business analysts. We'll look at the core functions and then the job function as well. Now, number one, we have requirement gathering. Requirement what? Gathering. And that is to understand the documents and the needs of stakeholders. Understanding the stakeholders' need and then documenting them. Understanding stakeholders' need and then documenting them. You ask, who is a stakeholder? Everybody involved in the business are stakeholders. Like Deji now that works in a fire service. His stakeholders are everybody within his organization, and then those outside that are in need, those whose house are on fire, they becomes his stakeholders. Those whose house are potentially hazardous to fire incident are his stakeholders. So as Deji now being a fire service, one of the core thing it does is to gather requirements. It gathers requirements. Okay, they'll call. Okay, so place, maybe a company in Utako is actually on fire. Deji will not move instantly. Deji is going to ask question. Deji is going to ask question. I believe so. Deji will not just say, okay, a building is on fire, let's go save the day. No, it's going to ask the caller question. How is the fire? What kind of apartment? Several questions like that. What is Deji doing? Deji is gathering requirements. Is gathering, and that requirement that Deji is going to gather is what is now going to take us to what we call solution design. Now Deji has gathered the requirements. Deji now understand the needs of the stakeholders and he has documented that need. Okay, so the house is on fire. It's a duplex. It was a gas leak. These are understanding what the need. So with all this requirement that they have gathered now, they will now know what is going to take, the kind of equipment, the kind of fire extinguisher is going to take. I'm not a fire service person, but I believe you don't quench every fire with the same fire extinguisher. They have different fire extinguisher for different fire situation. So Deji now have gotten requirement and is now going to go to solution design. And what is solution design? You are now acting as a liaison between the technical teams and the business stakeholder. Now he has gathered the requirement. Deji will now be the one to now feed the fire people. Okay, the fire was caused by a gas leak. It was caused by so thing. Because it's a gas leak, this is the equipment we need to take. You understand now? Now you have designed a solution that will combat that fire outbreak. And now you're thinking, okay, the fire should not spread. The place is a residential area. Let's be fast. Which route are we taking? So all these are solution design. All these are what? Solution design. Now you have the solution. What is the next thing? The next thing is to spring into action. And that is where we have the process improvement. Because you have gathered the requirements, you've determined the solution. Now what is the next thing? You have to spring into action. And we'll call it process improvement. What are you analyzing? Existing process and recommending improvement. So Deji now, okay, this is what is going on. This is how it's going to be. Now, how do we make swift, get there on time, quench the fire on time, ensure that the fire does not spread? Ensure the fire does not spread. Maybe there's traffic along the road. And they say, okay, if we go through the road, it's going to cost us 1 hour to get there. 1 hour is too expensive. Maybe by the time we get there, the fire might have spread, destroyed enough property, which is against the needs of Deji as a fire service personnel. So what would they do? They now look for which process can we use. Okay, we can use air transport. Then air transport comes into play. With air transport, we'll get there in 5 minutes. So from the air, we can start releasing the fire extinguisher. You understand me now? You have analyzed the existing process. You have made recommendation that will improve the process. So you can see, guys, that already as a fire service, you are not just a fire service anymore. You are now even a business analyst. So as a business analyst, you can work anywhere. There's no limitation. You can work anywhere. And then the next thing you want to look is quality assurance. quality assurance, ensuring that the developed solution aligns with the business need. Quality assurance, ensure. So, okay, now we're going through air. Does this meet the business need? Of course, when we go through air, we get there faster. We're able to save life. We're able to secure the property from further damage, which is the business need, which is the business solution that DG and FRSC is what is rendering. So by analyzing the existing process and making the recommendation to go through the air, DG already has solved half of the problem. And by the time they go to quality assurance, you discover that the developed solution aligns very well with the business objective. And then the last part is what? Stakeholder communication. Stakeholder communication. And that is acting as a liaison between technical teams and business stakeholder. So they will not just move. They'll be calling the person that called them. Okay, we're on our way. We're on our way. 2 minutes to the place. Then they'll do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. They'll still be asking for that question. What are they doing? They are communicating with the stakeholder. They are communicating with the stakeholder. So you can see that as a fire personnel, you are able to act as a business analyst. That is why I said from the onset, you have 50% of the skill already required to become a business analyst. To become a business analyst. So those are the core responsibility and job function of a business analyst. We still have more. We still have data visualization, data cleaning, data mining, but majority those are aspects of data analysis. So as a business analyst, you must also know data analysis, especially when it comes to the use of Power BI, Tableau, and the rest, which we're going to see in a short while as we proceed tonight. So do we have any question before I proceed? Do we have any question? If you have a question, you can unmute and then ask your question. Okay, Christopher.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
My question is how can a business analysis person deal with like how can the person deal with improving improving the
process.
quality assurance? Yeah.
Okay. Charlie, you want to say something, or you want to ask a question? Okay, go ahead, Charlie. I'm with you. Hello, Charlie. You're on mute. I believe you want to ask your question. Okay. Let's answer what. Let me answer Christopher. Christopher said, "How can a business analyst improve the quality assurance?" Now, like I used the fire service to explain the core responsibility and job function of a business analyst. Now, for every organization, their quality assurance policy differs. Quality assurance is different from construction. Quality assurance for health is different. Quality assurance for education is different. Quality assurance for manufacturing is different. So every organization have their own quality assurance. Now, what is quality assurance? Ensuring that your solution that you have developed align with the business needs in that particular industry. So there's an industry standard for quality assurance. There's an industry standard for quality assurance. So as a business analyst, any solution you are developing must align with that particular standard and meet the business needs. It must meet the business needs, because quality assurance, you are testing the solution as against the need of the business, as against the standard in the industry. So when you are developing any solution, like take for instance now, the solution that Deji suggested, if we go through road, we're going to meet traffic, and that traffic is going to cause us a delay of about 30 to 45 minutes, which is risky, because already the business need of Deji is to ensure that they safeguard lives and property. And now there's a fire outbreak. And because there's a fire outbreak, this is now against what Deji and his organizations exist for. So they need to be there to combat the fire. Now, the solution on ground is that they have to go through road. And analyzing the process that going through road will cost us 30 to 45 minutes. And by that, because the fire outbreak is a gas explosion or a gas leak, is spreading rapidly. So we need a faster process. And what is a faster process? We need to go through air. You see that now? So now quality assurance will now test this solution as against the business need. Okay, going through air and going through road, which one is faster, which one is better, which one is going to help us ensure that our objective as a business, as a fire service is met? Of course, it's going through the air, because the air will take us 5 minutes to get to the place of the fire, and by the time we get there on time, we're able to combat the fire on time, we're able to stop it from spreading, we're able to save the properties that are there, save the lives that are there. So you can discover, you can see that the quality assurance that the solution that they have implemented, when you now cross-check it with the quality assurance of that particular industry, it is what? Superb. So it aligns very, very well. So by that alone, you have been able to what? To ensure you meet the business solution while maintaining the industry standard. You see that now. So this is how we do it as business analysts. This is how we do it as business what? As business analysts. So let's, any other question? Do we have another question? Okay. We'll still take question at the end of the class. So let's proceed. Now we are going to our next slide, the career pathway of a business analyst. The career pathway of a business analyst. And I know this is where many of us actually have a question, because many of us are actually working class, and then you're looking to transition from where you are into the next phase, and then you don't want to start afresh. At least you want to maintain your job and then still, make that leap of faith or make that transition. So this is where we are, the career pathway of a business analyst. So we're looking at three things here: the job opportunity, the industry that needs you, and then the career growth. So let's start with the job opportunity. So we have three levels of business analyst career pathway in terms of job opportunity. Number one, we have the entry level position, and this is where we have the junior business analyst. So this is where we have the requirement analyst. Then we have the mid-level position. This is where we have business analyst. This is where we have product manager analyst. This is where we have functional business analyst. This is where we have IT business analyst. Then we have the senior level position. Then is where you see the senior business analyst, the lead business analyst, solution architect analyst, project manager. So these are the three levels of job opportunities we have as business analysts. So there are some job search you will see. Let me see if I still have that page open. Okay, now see this. Business analyst. You can see my screen, right? I believe you guys can see my screen. Okay,
Yes,
good.
we can.
So, okay, good. And you're seeing now, this is read.co.uk. And now this is what business analyst. You can see it was not specified whether junior or what, or senior. But by the time you click on see more, you will now see the job description, the JD will not tell you what the position is all about. Is he a junior? Is he a mid? Is he a senior? But there are some that you will see, they will specify it. Okay, now this business analyst slash project manager. And if we go back to our slide, when you now look at project manager, you will now see that, okay, this is actually a mid-level position. So this is a mid-level what position. You understand that now? So these are the job opportunity. We have the entry level, we have the mid-level, and we have the senior level. So the job is open for everybody. It's open for everybody. If I show you, let me see how many business analysts job are there. You will be shocked to discover that in LinkedIn alone, we have 140 business analyst job in Nigeria, just in LinkedIn. In Glassdoor alone, we have 222 listed business analyst job in Nigeria just in January 2025. Now, see, 84,000 plus business analyst job worldwide. 84,000 plus business analyst job worldwide. Now, this is just for LinkedIn alone. Those that did their job search on LinkedIn alone. Now, see Career Explorer. You see, they are currently an estimated 987 600,000 business analysts in the United States. And this market is expected to grow by 9.7%. You can see that there are too many jobs. Too many jobs. 272,851 business analysts currently employed in the United States. So there are too many jobs. As a business analyst, either entry level, mid level, senior level, there are too many jobs. And the beauty of this is majority of these jobs are remote jobs. So you can be in Nigeria and be earning in foreign currency. You can be in Nigeria and be earning at least $2,000, $4,000, $5,000 monthly. Sometimes 4,000 pounds, 3,000 pounds monthly. It is possible as a business analyst. So which industry needs you? We have the finance, we have the healthcare, we have the IT, we have the marketing, we have government, we have education, we have the banking, we have consulting. Every sector needs a business analyst because businesses are making decisions every day and they need to make data-driven decision. Nobody is making decision by guesswork anymore. The data is there for us to analyze as a business analyst and then make informed decision. So every sector needs you because businesses are making decision every day. In the fire service, they need you. In government, they need you. Immigration, they need you. In the police, they need you. In Ikeja Electrics, they need you. In Deloitte, they need you. In Detroit, they need you. In Nestle, they need you. In Dangote, they need you. They need business analysts. They need business analysts. And you have the skills already. You have the requirements. With your enrollment in this course at Amdor, we're going to help you fine-tune, bring you out of where you are, do your LinkedIn optimization, give you CV branding, and before you know it, we'll just package you. And with the skill and what you're going to be getting in the business analyst class, I tell you, you are already a marketable commodity. You're already a marketable commodity. Me, I prefer to be a consultant. I consult for the data visualization, business analyst on LinkedIn, on Fiverr, Upwork, you name it, on LinkedIn as well. So I prefer my freedom, and I'm telling you, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it, and trust me, you're gonna enjoy it as well. So, what are the career growths for business analysts? So you can advance into strategic roles like project manager, product owner, or consultant. Me, I'm currently a consultant. Then for senior business analysts, you can transition into roles such as chief technology officer or chief information officer, depending on the organization. Remember, these are nomenclature, so each organization have their own nomenclature. So you can there's always a career growth, always a career growth. So let's go forward. We've looked at the role of business analyst. We've looked at the career paths. Now, what are the key skills? Remember, I said from the beginning, I say you already have 50% of the skills required to be a business analyst. If you can see my screen, you will see communication, you see analytical thinking, you see critical thinking, you see problem solving, you see negotiation. These are key skills. These are not all the skills. These are the key skills that everybody that wants to hire you, you must have these skills. Let's see if I can open my LinkedIn and get something. Okay, job. Let me see if I can get a business analyst job and see what they are saying. Okay, business analyst. So you will see the skill that is what listed. You will see the skill that is listed now. Now, these are about the job. Perform research and analysis for tools and technology based on client requirements, conducting thorough iteration planning to ensure project milestones are met, lead on to discovery call with clients, understand client pain points and provide technical advice and solution, collaborate with developers to gather estimates, prepare the SOW and wireframe and get them approved by clients, briefly describe the project with the team, work as a liaison between client and manager when needed, or doing scope creeps, designing preliminary project mock-up to guide the development process. Now you can see now let's look at the skills. One, communication. What do we have here? When you check all these things that you have here, you see lead on a discovery, call with client. That's communication, and ask an engaging and relevant question for clarity of requirement. That's communication. That is what? Communication. Then we have analytical thinking. When you check this now, say work as a liaison between client and manager when needed or during scope. Design preliminary project mock-up. That's analytical thinking. You see that? So everything you see here, communication, analytical thinking, critical thinking, problem solving, negotiation. These are core competence skills every business analyst must have. And trust me, guys, you already have them. You already have them. For Deji now that is in the fire service, he has them already. He has them already. Because when a situation arises, Deji does not just spring into action. Deji analyze 1+1 before making decision. So he has critical thinking. Deji communicate with people. He has communication skill. Deji negotiate. Okay, we want to get this, want to get this, want to buy this, want to buy this. We're out of gas, we're out of this. Deji negotiate. You understand me? So we have the skills already. We have the skills already. We have the skills already. Communication, analytical thinking, critical thinking, problem solving, negotiation. And the beauty of this is that these are what we use regularly. We use these skills regularly. For Ayim, is Ayim still here? For Ayim that works in the bank, he uses this skill regularly. He communicates. You understand me? He communicates. Even as a student, you use them regularly. You communicate, you think, you analyze before you make decision, you negotiate. So these are skills we have already. We have the skills already. We have them already. So that these are the key skills of a business analyst. These are the key skills of a business analyst. Now, what are the technical competence, the technical skill? The technical skill, like I've been mentioning before, analyzing data, this is where you now meet the technical skill. This is what makes business analysts, because we have the office too. So as a business analyst, you must be proficient in using Microsoft Office suite, Excel, Word, PowerPoint. What I'm using currently is PowerPoint. You can see I designed this myself. This presentation was designed by me. You can see it now. So you must be competent in using these tools. Excel, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint. You must be what? Competent. Then number 2 is what we call process map. We have tools for it already. We have MS Visio, we have Miro, we have Draw.io. These are what tools we use for process mapping, showing relationship between A and B. Number 3 is project management. And that is why as a business analyst, you can transition to becoming a project manager. You can transition to become a project manager. So we have tools like Jira, we have Trello, we have Confluence, we have Asana, a whole lot of them out there. And then we have data analysis. I told you, I say as a business analyst, you must have data analysis skill. This is where we'll go deep into advanced Excel, the pivot table, the VLOOKUP, the LLOOKUP. This is what we do in Excel, analyzing data, building dashboards. Then we have the Power BI, we have Tableau, we have SQL, we have Arrow. You must at least know one visualization tool. Excel is must, Power BI is must, Tableau, you can either pick Power BI or Tableau. For SQL and Arrow, you can have what? The basic knowledge. But the key thing you must take here is Excel, advanced Excel. You must take Power BI, you must take or Tableau. But I always tell people, go for both. If you can do Power BI, which we're going to teach you everything in Power BI, if you can do Power BI, then you can do Tableau. You can do what? Tableau. I use Power BI, I use Tableau, I use SQL, I use Arrow, I use Excel. You understand? Now, number 5 technical skill is agile methodology. Agile methodology. Use this commonly in project management. Agile methodology or waterfall. Agile methodology or waterfall. Agile methodology or waterfall. So you must have this what? These skills. And trust me, at Amdoranalytics, we're not just going to just say it. We will hold you by the hand. We'll hold you by the hand. We're going to brush your core competence skill. We're going to brush these skills, your communication, analysis, critical thinking, problem solving, negotiation, and a whole lot of skills out there. We're going to brush them up, bring them into the industry standard as a business analyst, and then we're going to teach you the technical competence as well. Because without this, you're not a certified business analyst. So we're going to teach you this as well. The use of Office tool, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, the process map tool, the project management tool, the data analysis, the methodologies. We're going to teach you this as well. So we're giving you a complete package. And by the time we are done, you will discover that you're already a certified business analyst. Because with your previous skills, we're going to bring those skills, we're going to transfer them into the role of a business analyst, and they fit perfectly well. They fit perfectly well. These are, I decided to add 2 extra slides. This is what I was able, this is one of the work I did with Power BI. As a business analyst, when you look at this, you should be able to interpret what you have here. So we're going to be teaching you how to interpret these things. So when you see something like this, we call this a dashboard. When you see something like this, you should be able to say, okay, the business is this, the business is that. You understand me now? So you should be able to design this. And this one was designed with Tableau. This was designed by what? By Tableau. So you just see this, and then as a business analyst, you are able to interpret, and then just from this alone, you are able to make you are able to make recommendation for the business. You can make recommendation for the business. And I tell you, when you make a recommendation based on what you are saying here, you will discover that your recommendations are top notch, because you're not just making recommendation, you're making data driven decision. That's what we call data driven decision. Data driven decision. Am I communicating? Am I communicating? Do I have anybody that I'm communicating to? You can unmute and just say, okay, just say you're following, or you can use the thumbs up. Okay, Ario.
You. Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
follow.
Okay,
Can
good.
follow. Thank you.
Okay, that's good. So now, basically, as a business analyst, let me see. As a business analyst, you're going to be learning Power BI, which is used for what? Data analysis. You're going to be learning SQL, Tableau. So you pick either Power BI, but we'll teach you Power BI. Tableau is something you can do. I can do a video for you on Tableau. I can do a video for you on Tableau. You understand me? Then we'll teach you how to create a professional profile, a portfolio. This is my own portfolio that I created with Google Sites. This is me. This is my portfolio. So these are what you're going to be showing to clients. These are what you're going to be showing to clients. When you are applying for a job as a business analyst, you're not just telling them, oh, no, there must be proof. And we're going to be giving you that proof. You see, our classes are focused on real life scenario. Real life, when you go on Power BI services, you're going to see everything you're seeing here. I've published them. So when I'm telling you this is what I can do, so I'm not just telling you, I'm showing you with proof. We call it portfolio. So we're going to be teaching you how to build a portfolio like this. These are just a few. How to build a portfolio like this. So we'll teach you all that in this in business analysis. We'll teach you how to use the Jira, the Confluence, the process map, the mirror, the draw.io. We're going to give you the core competence and the core technical skills that is required. And then we're going to transfer your skills in your present work into your present career pathway that you want to pursue, which is business analysis. And trust me, it's going to be eventful. It's going to be what? Loaded. You just don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. So guys, I'll take any question. If you have any question, I'll take any question. If you're not clear, just go ahead and let me know that you're not clear, and then I'll do well, to recap because of time, and for those that are, whose time zone are different. So if you have any question, go ahead and just let me know. You can unmute and ask your question. You can unmute and ask your question. And also, let's check the WhatsApp group for the form. We'll check the WhatsApp group for the form, and then we'll just go ahead and fill the we fill in the attendance. I've pinned the WhatsApp group, the attendance. I've pinned it on the group. So let's just access it and then fill up the attendance. So if you have any question, just unmute and then ask your question. Any question, you can unmute and then ask your question. Okay, Christopher, go ahead.
Okay. The question is, if you can just run a quick recap on this, the skill of business analysis. The After the communication, I was a little bit lost after the explanation from there. You can just run a quick recap and just quick summary of the business skills,
Okay,
uh,
okay,
the
no
business skill
problem.
of analysis. Yes.
Okay, no problem. Any other question? So let's see if I'll just take all of them at once. Do we have another question? I expect us to have question because I expect us to be eager to, okay, Ariyo, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good evening,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, good evening, sir.
Okay, my
Welcome.
name is Deji, and
Thank you for the question.
Okay,
thanks
okay.
for the opportunity to join the class. And my question goes like this: Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. I
Hello,
can hear you. Go ahead, DJ. I can hear you. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
I can hear you, Deji. Can we hear Deji? I can hear you. So go ahead. Okay,
I can.
Ariyo, go ahead. I think Deji is having network challenge.
Thank you so much, Mr. Steven, for the class. I'm very grateful, and that's so thoughtful and awesome of you. God bless you, sir. All right. My
Thank you so
question
much.
is, I happen to be a student, a PhD student in project management. Should be done in few months' time. And my background, my undergraduate has been in line of business administration. I did my MSc in project management too. So, and I'm trusting to actually venture into, the business analysis career path. Do you see a prospect in going into it? Because initially I was actually thinking of cybersecurity. I just felt since everything I've been doing has been in line of business, let me just delve into the business analysis, and then let's see how is workable, or is there going to be a clear career path in line of that? Looking through my other certifications. Thank you, sir.
Okay, okay, no problem. I think okay, let me take this to let me start with the Ariyo. First of all, the fact that you had a BSc in biz admin, I also had a BSc in biz admin. So you're already on your way as a business analyst because you understand business needs. And you have an MSc in project management and a PhD in project management, you're already qualified. I tell you, the sky is your starting point. The fact that you have a PhD coupled with business analyst skill, you are not going to be begging for. In fact, you can start as a consultant right away. Set up your own company and become a business analyst consultant if you want. So, Ariyo, your career path is already defined as a business analyst, and not just an entry level, a senior level business analyst. By the time we are done with you in the program, we will now transfer all those your skills, all those jobs you have done before. Will not look for the one that are transferable as a business analyst, and then with that, you're not just getting an entry level, you're going to be going in as either a mid or a senior level business. In fact, you're already qualified. Let me just say that you're already qualified. You're already qualified. Take it anywhere, you're already qualified as a business analyst. Trust me on that.
Thank you.
Trust me.
Thank you. And
You're
I
wel-
trust that
you're welcome, sir.
so I'm joining this program because of you. Thank you.
No problem. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so let me run through the key skills of a business analyst. Now, communication. What we have done so far, I have communicated, but not to everybody, because communication is two-way. You speak, I listen, I understand, I reciprocate. Now, as a business analyst, we have the stakeholders. You know, in setting up a business, we call them shareholders. But in business analysts, both the shareholders, they are called the stakeholders.